Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Merc with the mic.
What is going on, world?
Chillin', chillin', Merc. How you doing?
Oh man, Turtles came out,
About time, right?
and it's fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yes,
great.
sir.
It's a fun, very. It's beautiful too. It's a beautiful game. It's very fun. Plays homage to everything. Even the Simpsons game got a little homage in there. Um, it did a lot of things right with this game, and I'm just very happy with it. I bought it like 4 times. I have it for two. No, I bought it 3 times, and I got it free for Game Pass.
Okay.
So I bought it for the PS4. I got the big collector's edition for the Switch, and then I got it also for the Game Pass. Had it for free on if you had Game Pass.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
You have played it as well. What are your thoughts?
It's thankfully it's enough different from the originals, right?
Yeah,
And then it's not like even the stuff they've made recently. So it's not even like Streets of Rage 4.
yeah,
So it really feels like it's its own actual game. So that's kind of the thing I appreciate the most about it is that I like Turtles in Time, but that's not one of those games I actually physically go back and play from
yeah,
time to time.
yeah,
So this one I like how it plays. So I would definitely recommend anybody who's never played like a Turtles game
yeah,
or like a beat 'em up.
yeah,
This one it feels like it has the best of all those different types of beat 'em ups because it's if you put it on a different difficulty other than gnarly, I believe it's called,
yeah,
then you can just have a fun time just mashing buttons and doing whatever you want.
yeah, yeah,
Like it's crazy. And since I tried the multiplayer and it's easy to get into, like it doesn't really take that long to load and it just so many people are playing it, you could fill up with 6 players really easy.
yeah,
It doesn't really matter. It just turns into chaos.
yeah,
It just turns into chaos in,
yeah,
in everything except for like the end part of the game.
yeah,
And then maybe the boss on the highway when the Bebop and Rocksteady in the truck. Like
yeah,
that gives people problems. But like seriously, if you play it with more than one person, it's just gonna be fun. Just go in there and mash buttons and
yeah.
listen to the music, and that's it, man. They found the right way to do it.
Yeah, I think they did. They played a lot of love to the old ones. They also did a lot of things like love to the old cartoon series as well, as in adding that arcade chick into it. I was surprised when they added her to it. I was like, oh shit, like
Hmm.
a she came in like season 6, season 7. And I was surprised that they actually added her. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then Toko Razor was her people that she made off of her video game and shit like that, which was kind of cool. So you actually got so pretty much you got pretty much all the all the bosses. Sorry.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah. All
Where's your
right.
water at, sir?
Yeah,
You're supposed to hydrate. You know
that's true.
that.
It has if you go through Turtles in Time and the original arcade, it has every single boss.
Mm, mm.
It
Yeah,
has even in Manhattan Projects
that's true.
because you had Ground Chuck and Dirtbag from Manhattan Projects.
That's true.
We got the Triceratops that was on the cover that never appeared in this game.
That's true.
Um,
They got a whole level, man.
yeah, they got a whole level. Damn, damn.
I think
So
they're like the worst enemy in the game. They're terrible.
they're annoying. Yeah, they were actually quite annoying.
They can shoot you from across the screen, or they can just charge at you, and you can't stop it
Yeah,
unless you use a bar. And it's like, oh, damn
yeah.
it.
That and then they have the ones that have the shield that you have to
And
get behind them
those
in
are
order.
worse.
Yeah,
Those are worse.
yeah.
Ah,
But I have been enjoying the game. It just brings me back the feels of the arcade game, and I like the gameplay. I like how everyone plays. I'm surprised about the ones I like more than the others. I actually been really fucking killing it with Raph. Raph was always gonna be my first one, but he actually plays really good in this game.
Hmm. Yeah.
His moves are like they very combo. Him and Mikey, I think, are the more combo people. Mikey has a lot of combos.
April is probably like the her and Raphael are probably the two top combo characters. Like, cause if you learn how to use April, she's sick.
April's really good. I actually really enjoyed April as well. I like Casey.
Hmm.
I like his like little goes into like a New York Knicks jersey and fucking brings
I
the
love that.
basketball down. And I thought that was pretty cool. And like his stalling hit is like the golf club and shit.
Hmm.
Um, Splinter, I'll say Splinter is my least favorite so far.
He reminds me of Nightcrawler because he has some of his stuff.
And yeah, I agree with that. Um, Leo was is pretty decent. Donatello, I did not like Donatello that much in this game.
Donatello, I realize he's probably the most technical character in the game because
Yeah,
there's some stuff. See, this is what I'm talking about, where that has the if you just want to press the button, complete the combo,
yeah,
it's got that. But it also has the stuff they put into Streets of Rage 4,
yeah,
where if you learn some of the systems at a technical level, there's some messed up stuff you could do.
yeah,
And Donatello has some messed up stuff. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah,
I'll probably put a video up on my channel because it's kind of messed up.
yeah.
Hmm.
But he was
It's real nasty.
yeah.
But
So
you can't just what you know what I'm not even. I'll tell you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
off cast. But yeah,
But I'm really digging the game, and I'm still learning and playing the game, and just having fun, just looking at the backgrounds and seeing what I
hmm,
can find, or what Easter eggs I can find. They're missing one thing though,
what's that?
Mr. Donatelli.
Not
I'm
even
just
a
saying.
reference.
I'm just saying, man. I feel like we need to bring more Donatelli back into the Ninja Turtles, man.
Not even a foot in a feather
No, nothing.
in a
Like
window somewhere.
just having a background tickling somebody.
Somebody get that
Anybody, it
information.
doesn't really matter. Get that information exactly. Um, I feel like they could have added a little bit more like little things here and there, like maybe like the cooking and the turtle gang instead of always having the foot soldiers as the main villains and shit. Like maybe in the first stage just have the cooking and the turtle gang and things like that. But those are little thing nitpicks of me watching that whole series and seeing what they could use. But I also the reason why I like a lot of buying this game like 3 times. I want a sequel, so hopefully everyone is buying this and picking this up and stuff like that, and it actually leads into another original game in the sequel. I give this a lot of credit too that it is a direct sequel of Turtles in Time.
I don't think you have to worry about people buying it. The
Yeah,
one saw a lot of was people streaming it, people making reaction videos to
yeah,
it, but also like out of the people I follow, like people in the fighting game community like it a lot.
yeah,
It has that, like I said, it has that technical level to it.
yeah,
So there's a lot because they went and I guess they learned.
yeah,
They just learned from the stuff they made before. Or just like you could also put this stuff in here, but you could also just make it simple.
yeah,
And I think that's what they found works. Like you can do this XYZ because of their background, they can have this technical stuff, and then they have the fact of the nostalgia, and then they have access.
yeah,
With this being an official title, it's like they got access to the vault. So there you go. They used it, right?
yeah, yeah. I would like to see more of those like weird fucking the weird side characters that
Where's Usagi Yojimbo? There you go.
yeah, Usagi Yojimbo, Mondo Gecko. They did Chrome Dome, which I was surprised. Chrome Dome actually looked
Hmm.
pretty cool.
Hmm.
And they pretty much made homage to the Turtles in Time when you fought Shredder the first time. When you had to throw
Yes,
the
sir.
person into his screen and then he comes back out and shit. Um, I did like that, and then you had you actually had a story mode that you actually had to go through things. You had to collect things for certain characters, things like that. So, I think I see what they did with this game, and I'm actually very happy with it. And it's only $25, so it's like hey, it's a lot for $25. I'm happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
I am very happy with it. Yeah, you sent me the Casey Jones when you unlocked him, and I was like, I can't wait to play. I sat down, I think it was Saturday, and that's when I got in, and I beat it the first time with Raph.
Yes, sir.
Raph is my dude, and I like German suplexing people.
It's good. It's good.
Sorry, dude. That's the only reason. Raph is suplexing people. That's why I won. Yeah, I like the bosses. I actually like the designs they had. They getting the voice actors back is actually really cool as well. Um, yeah, everything looked really cool, and I actually really loved it. So yeah, everyone play it. $25 right now in digital. If you want the physical copy, I think it's going to be selling till the end of July. So
Okay.
get on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yep. I saw Square made announcements for the part
Mm-hmm.
two of the Final Fantasy VII remake.
They did a 25th anniversary for for one game. I don't. No, it's not for one game. It's for the what became the world of Final Fantasy VII, which I find funny.
Yeah.
That one game split into that. See, if everybody who keeps saying that Final Fantasy VI is the greatest game ever, if they would actually buy every port, every time they port that game, if you would buy it in droves, like people who buy Seven stuff, would the world would be a different place. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Cause I see so many people mad. But anyway, uh, I'm just happy they finally announced Crisis Core is getting a remake.
Yeah.
They call it HD remaster, but let me tell you something. The game is so old, it's basically a remake. It's a PSP game,
Yeah.
like not even Vita. So thankfully, that's where they're gonna do that. And then they named the next one, so it's Final Fantasy VII remake. I think it's Rebirth.
Yeah.
Instead of calling it Part Two, so the official name is not Part Two.
Yeah. But we know it's part two.
Pretty much. I think it's gonna be three parts.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
what I read. It was three.
speculation.
Yeah.
You know, the emulation of like the three discs, like
Yeah.
from back when it came out. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was four.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, we'll see when that comes out. It's sometime next year anyway.
And
Your
then,
Dragon's Dogma. Got it.
well, that's Capcom. Hold
I
on,
know, but
there's two more things.
oh, there's two other things.
Uh,
That's the only one I noticed of
there's
Final Fantasy.
Ever Crisis, which was it was a beta. Well, it was a beta for like the mobile,
Oh, okay.
and then I think it became like a thing. Like I think you could purchase stuff in game and stuff. So like I think it's a free to play mobile game. I believe they showed that it's coming to platforms, so you might want to try it. I don't know. It's a weird thing because it looks like it has a battle royale element to it,
Yeah.
but then this Ever Crisis is gonna be like a story thing. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know. It's like a phone thing that turned into a real game. It's a
Oh.
real boy, is what I'm saying. Oh,
um.
and then Integrate came to Steam, and then so people who were trying to boycott Epic, they can finally play it
Yeah.
on PC.
There you go.
That's weird, but that's a real thing. So
Xenoblade Chronicles got announced for the Switch.
now, which one is that? Because I know they have two of them
3.
already.
Xenoblade 3.
Oh, it's a real boy too.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Are you gonna get those?
No.
No.
I don't play them. I tried playing one and I couldn't get into it. Uh,
I got you.
yeah, and then Capcom, they had their stuff, and then your Dragon Dogma got announced finally.
It's a real boy.
Yeah.
Which I think was kind of like, what? At least they got T-shirts made for it, right?
Man,
That's the most important thing.
I felt so bad. Oh, yeah, it was in the chat. I was like, yo, he's in this chat. He's gonna see what I said. I was like, yo, they did all this shit for Resident Evil. They gave him like 5 minutes. Like, yo, you ran over budget. You bought a shirt. Why you buying a shirt?
I mean, they ain't even sell it. That's the thing. That makes me mad.
But at least you got the poster saying that Dragon Dogma 2 is coming.
Yeah, they didn't, they obviously didn't say anything about the game except that it's already in development. That's it.
No, you got something. Before you had nothing.
Yeah, I don't know why they went on that long tirade to show the guy's like love of fantasy stuff. Like, I don't understand what that was about. They
Yeah,
could have just took 15 minutes and talked about one character's boot
yeah,
in the game. Like that was weird. I don't understand it.
yeah. I didn't
They thought that
understand
was
it either.
cool.
Yeah,
They
fucking.
thought that was
And then the Capcom showcase itself, it was just Resident. It's all Resident Evil.
yeah, it was 99% Resident Evil.
And yo, they didn't even have gameplay of 4. They just showed like the same shit that they showed in the trailer. There was no gameplay whatsoever.
He didn't do anything.
No, he just
He
walked.
he didn't even shoot. The thing is, he was about to shoot a person, and they didn't even show
Yo, he walked through the whole trailer. That was all he did.
it. Hmm.
I was like, this is like a waste of time. I was like, you could have showed this shit later, and you actually had gameplay.
I don't understand. That was weird.
Yeah, I
Very
don't
weird.
know. Yeah. Well, at least you got the game that you wanted and asked
This is
for.
true.
So that's a good thing. And then also Resident Evil does sell their shit, so you can't. Without Resident Evil, you don't get the other game. So they gotta do
Without
something.
Monster Hunter, you don't get everything else.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That changed the whole game.
Yeah. So it's a lot. It's
And then
between that and Monster. Yeah.
that's the other thing that came out was the demo
Yeah.
for Sunbreak,
Yeah. Julio was
and it
talking about
had uh, four monsters in it.
that.
One of them
Yeah.
you have to beat the expert level monster to unlock the. No, it's not expert. It's like training medium, training easy, medium,
Okay.
difficult, and then like advanced is the one at the bottom. And so you had to. I guess they actually don't let you choose it from the beginning. You have to beat it. So they don't want you to just be like, this game is too hard. So I get it, but I I still have not actually taken the time to play more than like one round of it. I guess you could say. I like it. I mean, I don't really. It's not that I don't care about the demo. I'm happy to have it, but I actually played the other the other games, so like it doesn't seem like it has enough advanced changes because
Yeah.
you can't change anything because you can't access the menus in that game in the demo.
Oh,
Is what I'm
okay.
saying. So when it gets to Monster Hunter, there's a lot of stuff you need to look at to test and things. So I'll wait till it comes out. It's like 2 weeks, so it's all
Nice.
good.
Yeah. Um. That's all I have.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, because Ninja Turtles just took over everything, video game
Mm-hmm.
wise. And
Yeah,
again,
sure.
everyone watch, everyone look for that and get it. It got me hyped up for more. I actually gotta get this display going for but the Super 7 Turtles, cause I got a lot of them now. I picked up Shredder for like $30 on Amazon.
You know what? I just realized we didn't even talk about the implementation of the Wu Tang Clan.
Yeah, that was actually really dope.
Like the Shredder boss fight is actually pretty cool. Like I can't believe they did it
Yeah,
that way.
yeah, it was
And
actually really
then
cool.
if you notice his moveset, it kind of goes with the Shaolin aspect of the Wu Tang Clan because he
Yeah,
pretty much is jumping off the walls like those old kung fu movies.
yeah.
I was like,
The only thing he don't
huh,
have is the
huh.
making you back into a baby turtle. That's the only thing I thought he was missing.
That would have been cool. That would have
Yeah,
been cool.
yeah. But anyways, that was the only thing. The one thing I would say with the boss fights, there were some that I kind of wish it was like just played more homage to. Like there was more to the crane fight with the Turtles in Time. Same thing with Shredder. Like he did the whole like he'll shrink you and stuff like that. And then he did the diamond thing to make clones of himself, which I didn't mind. He did it towards the ending, and which was fine because that shit got annoying. But the one zap shit, I was surprised they didn't add that to the game.
Hmm.
The
That's for
crane
sure.
fight was a little longer too. Like he did other things, or yeah. So other than that, like yeah, that game is fucking great. But yeah, the Wu Tang thing, the soundtrack. They actually selling the vinyl of the soundtrack on limited run.
Hmm. I believe I think there was a sale on it before it went up, so I want to say Cheap Ass Gamer had a link to it, so please check that out.
I thought about getting it because I could put it as a background.
Mm-hmm.
I won't put it. I won't use it. But my girl got a vinyl player, but I still probably won't open it.
Why not?
I don't
Let
like
it breathe,
it.
man.
Right? Let it breathe.
The hell is it gonna do sitting in the case? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it'll look pretty in the background.
It can be pretty empty.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's true. Like I've been looking at my figures now too, and I'm like, yeah, I want to just start opening all these things because it's just it's getting crowded.
True,
And
true. I mean, but better yet, you might as well just finish getting up your cases, man.
yeah, yeah. So I got Shredder in. I'm actually happy with him.
Mm-hmm.
He has the eyebrows on the helmet. He has the head with the eyebrows on the helmet, which is hilarious.
Does he come with a button and he sounds like James Avery or no?
No, I wish he did.
I wish he did too.
I wish they actually got someone that mimic his voice better. Like, because even the last season, I think was Tim Cummings talked to him in season 9. I think that was his last appearance, and he tried to like mimic James Avery.
Was he good?
He was decent. The first times he wasn't that good. He kind of sounded like Pete, but later on in the season, he kind of went and just mimicked James Avery.
Okay, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
because there was times when he yelled at people, he sounded like Pete from Goof Troop. Anyway, uh, get into this movie.
Let's see. I guess we could bring it up because we talked about it, and it makes sense for figure talk. The the pre-orders, I believe it is. At least that is what it says on the site. So we were talking about it before we finished the wrestling babble. Um, the AEW Unrivaled number 9
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They
up for
look good.
pre-order
Yeah,
because I just want to bring it up because you got an Eddie Kingston figure.
yeah.
That's it.
You got your boy. You got the team Taz too.
Team Taz. Where's the Taz figure? Come on, man. There's
No,
no
yeah,
Taz.
he's coming.
Where's Taz?
He is coming.
Because I see we got the Tony Schiavone, we got the JR. The Excalibur has to be coming soon, right?
Maybe. Let's see. It looks like they're making everybody. So I think little by little we're gonna get everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw the Taz. I saw the Taz in the preview.
Okay, okay.
A couple of months ago, they had him in the case. So
Well, there you go.
there's a
But this
prototype.
one, this one has Eddie Kingston, Brian Cage, is it Ricky Starks, Christian Cage? Too many cages. Uh, Thunder Rosa and Powerhouse Hobbs. Let's
Yeah.
go.
That set is made for you. That's like the exact set that you that you
There
should
you
get.
go.
Yeah, because it has a bunch of dudes that you would have gotten.
Hmm.
At least
I
half.
mean, I would say if the Brian Cage had the Wolverine colors he had, that would
Yeah,
be.
that makes sense. But everything else
Mm-hmm.
looks good. Hobbs looks good. Ricky Stark looks pretty good. And that one, you have a chance to get a chase of that one.
Gotcha.
He has a chase figure. But those look good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they've been announcing a lot of stuff. I just haven't been looking. Like GI Joe, Hasbro been announcing like a shit ton of GI Joes and things like that. I'm
Hmm.
just like, I need a break. Leave me alone, Hasbro. You know what with Hasbro though, they're gonna start doing those plastic less boxes now with a lot of the
Hmm.
figures, and that kind of turns me off in buying their figures.
I mean, what do you want to do? Save the environment or what?
I don't. I understand saving the environment, but yo, I can't tell if y'all fucked up the figure or not. That's the problem. It's not even the fact that you're trying to save plastic. It's the fact that you have a lot of times that you get paint malfunctions of the figures, and you can't look at it. You can't see if the paint is off or his eyeballs on his nose or something like that.
I wonder how or if I'm sure somebody has to have dealt with it, but at this point, have there been people who have sent the stuff back?
So
No,
for
no, I mean like just now. I mean just recently. You think
they haven't
for
been
those boxes?
they haven't released yet.
Like, but hasn't that become the uniform standard? Like,
N-
isn't everybody using those? I mean, obviously the rest of them aren't, but like,
No, they just
so
started
that
using them. So the sets that start using them, I don't think come out to like
so
July,
most
August.
okay. So that's
Yeah.
literally this is the beginning of that trend. I got
Yes, yes,
you.
yes.
Okay.
So I know from experience with so one would be Mattel, and one being a Hasbro figure. So Hasbro, I think it was the white Dino Thunder Ranger. So the helmet was mispainted, and it was supposed to have black light outline
Mhm.
on the thing, and it doesn't have it on the original figure. Hasbro people, a lot of people complained, so Hasbro said we'll repaint it and just send us the proof of purchase and a picture of the figure, and they'll send you a free head. And they sent you the free head of the fixed helmet.
Could it be open though, or could it not be open? That's the
It
thing.
could be open, yeah, as long as
Then I
it's just
guess it's
perfect, perfect.
then I guess it's all right. I
Yeah.
guess it's all right. If it could be
Um,
open and they take it, then I guess it's all right.
they're not taking back the the figure. They just send you a new head.
Oh, never mind.
They send you a new head, a replacement for
But
the
that's
effective head.
only if a large percentage of people complain, right?
Yeah.
That's not gonna.
So the
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
so the other thing was it kind of was mentioned on the Major Wrestling Figure podcast. It was the Ultimate Kane,
Okay.
and he had messed up. I think it was the two arms um weren't right, I guess, or something like that, or the helmet in the one of the arms wasn't right. And if you wrote them saying that, hey, I got this one and this is what I got, they'll send you that for free as well.
Now, was that more less of a everybody got mad and they did it, and more of a if you just an individual did it, you would 100%, or you had a high chance of getting your stuff.
I think if it becomes a lot of people doing it,
See,
it has to be
that's the
yeah,
problem. Yeah,
it
I
has to
get
be
you.
a lot
I
of
get
people
you.
complaining for them to fix something. So yeah, because
I get you.
again, like I think we don't know exactly when the figures come out directly from when they are made, so
Hmm.
we don't know direct in that sense. But yeah, they do that with certain figures and stuff like that. Depending on again, if you complain enough, they'll be like, all right, we'll fix it for you and things like that. So.
It's a
Uh,
double-edged sword.
or sometimes they'll just make a second version. I'm like, hey, this is a new version. It looks
Let's
better
get your
than that
money.
one.
Let's get your money twice anyway. Let's go.
Exactly. You're gonna spend it anyway. You might as well give it to us. Right?
Geniuses. All right. Well,
Man.
all right. So I guess that's pretty much everything, right?
Yep, yep.
Did you see Buzz Lightyear, or did it come out yet?
I have not got to see it yet. I'm backed up with movies. I gotta go see.
Okay.
I want to see Top Gun as well, and I want
Okay.
to see Bob's Burgers. So I have been backed up.
All right. Gotcha.
But I'll see them
I'm waiting
eventually.
for Trigun Stampede, which was announced to come out next year. That's what I'm waiting for. I want to
Cool.
watch the anime next year.
Nice. Oh
No
yeah, I
JoJo.
saw that. I did see that. I see
No
that.
JoJo announcement, which kind of makes me sad, but whatever. Yeah, it's what it is.
I heard the Dragon Ball Z one is out.
Oh, the movie. Yeah, I have no interest. It's just that I haven't been following. Like since it
Um,
became Dragon Ball Super, I haven't seen it.
I
So,
watched the first run of the show,
hmm
Super, and I enjoyed it. It was
okay,
pretty
all right,
decent.
okay.
It didn't have as many fillers as the other ones did.
So does that mean it wasn't as long of a series overall?
Yeah,
Oh, I guess that's a good thing. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So it was easy to get
How
into.
long is Goku gonna be on Snake Way? Oh,
Find out in the next Dragon
y-
Ball
ex-
Z.
exactly. I think
Goku gets a puppy.
that was an episode.
What does he name it? Find out in the next Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. 2 episodes of them standing there screaming at each other.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, the stare down continues. Krillin gets a new wig.
The Krillin dies again.
Krillin dies again on the
Trust.
next Dragon Ball Z.
Some things never
Oh
change,
shit, my
thankfully.
headphone came out. All right, we got.
Okay,
Um, yeah,
we can go to the movie.
fucking
Um,
Dragon Ball Z.
so this week's movie, continuing from 2000 until, I mean, did we stop at 2022? No, right? Because wait, listen, I meant to
We
bring
just
this
gonna
up,
keep
Merc.
going. Yeah, we're just gonna keep
What's
going.
up with your boy Ezra Miller? Yo, what's going on with the Flash?
I have no
I just
clue,
want to watch the
and
movie.
the movie's still coming because they spent a lot of money on that movie, and it is gonna get released. What he's doing, I don't fucking know, and they're not gonna deal with him afterwards. So that movie's not gonna
Not
get a
dead.
sequel.
Well, not with that guy. No.
Yeah. Is it him and Amber Heard? I think they both got.
Damn. What's
Yeah.
going on with these actors and
Uh,
actresses?
yeah. I don't know,
Just
but
make the damn movie.
like
Stop
I
being
just want
so
to see the
weird.
movie. I don't care about your personal life. Just make the damn movie.
Just stop doing stuff that gets you taken to court. How about
Yeah.
that? That's all I need.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit. Like, and then it's getting worse, cause I think he fucking went on Twitter and talked shit to the cops.
He's not the Flash. Is he Reverse Flash? Is this what happened?
He's the actual Flasher.
Did he drink some crunk juice or something
I
that got
don't
him to
know, but
Reverse Flash?
there's a lot of shit going on with that. But
Yeah,
yeah, we're gonna keep
it is what
going.
it is. Damn.
Um,
So now he's messed up the future of the superhero movie. See what I'm saying? Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Messing up my
I
work.
don't know.
Damn.
You got Black
Anyway,
Adam at least.
he wasn't.
Uh,
I might get his figure. The Black Adam figure they showed looks
I like
incredibly
the one with
detailed.
I like the one with the cape.
Is it the one that they show that has the rags on the top of his head and
Yeah,
stuff?
I like that one better than
That
the
looks
regular
very,
one.
very good. It
Yeah,
looks like a rock.
I would
Looks very
actually
good.
get that one
Hmm.
because I got Peacemaker for Cena.
Same like studio making it, like
Uh,
just a regular.
yeah, it was McFarlane.
Oh, no, never mind. That's all
Those
you
were
had to say.
McFarlane's. Yeah,
That's all you had to say.
yeah, those were McFarlane's. I was like, oh shit, the detail. But then again, he's not hard to make. It's just like the detail is really good.
I mean, yeah, you say that, but if you do
Yeah,
it wrong, you can end up with like the
the Mummy too. Yeah, I know. His
exactly,
figures are bad.
exactly.
Oh, they were bad. Oh, they were bad. Oh,
Scott Steiner does not like them.
he wanted a figure too. He didn't get one. Too bad, Scott. But yeah,
When is the Scott Steiner Ultimate coming? Come on, man. Somebody make that, please.
the big dude with the heart tattoo.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
needs the heart tattoo. I would like honestly if they do a Mattel like
Here,
Elite.
here we go, Murray. Come on. We gotta do the legends of WCW.
I'll, I'll,
We gotta do Scott Steiner from that era. Forget the heart tattoo. We gotta do Big Papa Pump. We gotta do Norman Smiley with the Hardcore Championship. We gotta do,
he has to have the whole football gear though,
yeah, everything.
or the
You gotta
hockey
have
gear. One
you
of
gotta
the two.
have you gotta have Mortis. You gotta have Mortis.
Mortis, Glacier.
He comes with the glacier. He
He
comes
comes
with
with Glacier. Yeah, you can't just have one. You have to have both in the two pack,
yeah.
or make a Glacier.
We gotta have high voltage. And hear me out, Mark. They come with a little stand that all it plays is the electricity sound, because that was their music.
What Chronic?
That was no high voltage.
I
You
know
remember
high
those
voltage.
two
I remember
like
high
jacked
voltage.
up
Yeah,
dudes
yeah,
that they weren't really good, but they
yeah,
just came out with a. Zzz. That was it. That
yeah.
was it.
Get Chronic.
Major Guns gets a figure.
I don't mind Major Guns. There you go. I'll take Major Guns.
Let's put Daphne in the line. All right.
Yeah, put
All right.
Daphne. Put Daphne in there too.
You want Lash LaRue? You want Lash LaRue or no?
Lash LaRue. He better have the L shot Cyburn though, cause then he became like a weird tag team with Lodi, and they were kind of
You
like
want Lodi in the line? You can put Lodi in the line.
they were kind of
Who
like
else is he gonna be?
they were kind of like the Billy and Chuck before Billy and Chuck.
Okay, we'll get that era, and we'll get Alex Wright.
Yeah, they did Miss Hancock, so you got to start somewhere. Miss Hancock got a figure coming out, so there you go. You got to start.
What? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
as
All
Miss
right, all
Hancock,
right, all
yeah,
right.
and it has two heads. It has
And we
the
gotta have a Billy Kidman with Tori Wilson. There you go. That's the whole
yeah.
line.
I would like I would actually like a Scott Steiner like the the white tight one.
3 count. We need
Three.
3 count.
No,
No.
Unless it comes with a build a Tank Abbott.
Yes. All right. It comes with a build-in tank. You know, we say this as a joke, but there's never gonna be a Tank Abbott action figure unless it's in wrestling. You know that.
I will like him
You know
as
that.
the one that he used to dance to 3 count.
But he has to come with a knife.
Yeah. Oh man.
Damn. Yeah, wrestling is weird, man.
that
It really
that
is.
was a bad time. Oh, that was a
WCW
oh.
in the 99, 2000. What happened? No, I
Yeah.
know what happened. You never. We gotta have. We can't have a Jeff Jarrett. Nah, I'm banning him from our line.
He's getting one. He's
He's
getting a
banned.
couple
No,
figures.
come on, man.
He's
He's
gonna get a
banned.
Slapnut figure.
He doesn't he have an ultimate for real?
Not ultimate, but he's got a new elite. He's getting a double J Jeff Jarrett, the one with the.
He's gonna
Um,
have an ultimate. Wow.
yeah, he works with WWE right now, so
I don't, but he will.
he's gonna get an ultimate one. He should get a Slapnut one with a
He,
breakable guitar.
the breaking look I'm mad. I'm so mad. I'm so
Yeah. Tank Abbott only
mad. Then
comes
you
with
know
3
what?
count though.
Go ahead. Wait, say that again.
Tank Abbott has to come with 3 count.
He has to come with 3 count. And you know what? We get a Deborah that comes with no. We get a Mongo that comes with Deborah. There you go.
Deborah McMichaels, yes.
These are all ultimates, mind you.
Debra. The
These are all
Ultimates?
ultimates.
I
These are
would not
all
I
ultimates.
would not buy an ultimate Mondo McMichael.
I would. I
What ultimate he will
100%.
have?
I
What
don't.
he'll
He
have
comes
the
with the. He
the
comes with the
Chicago Bear?
removable jacket. He comes with the removable jacket. He comes with the briefcase. He comes with the ring, the Super Bowl ring,
Yeah.
the glasses, the shades that he could take off,
He needs the money, so yeah, I'm fine with
and it's
that.
a 2-pack with Deborah. There you go.
Nah, I'll take it just because I know he needs the money.
Yeah, true, true.
um, yeah, I won't take a ultimate version of the 3 count.
Well, look, you don't pay the price. You only paying for the take Abbott. But
Oh man.
I would like to have a figure of Gregory Helms when he still did the vertebraker. There you go.
Oh yeah. You know,
So good.
I would like to Shane Helms as well when he was the longest reigning cruiserweight champion.
True enough.
He
But
had
he
a good
just
run.
wore black tights. That was so generic, though.
Yeah, sure.
Three
He
count, he had the baggy pants and the fisherman hat. Come on.
There he is. It,
And
well,
he
then
danced.
yeah, he did. The vertebrae. And then he used to come out with the Nitro Girls.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
There was some good things to do. Like actually watching some highlights of them was
You
it was
know
fun.
what? That was my other pick that I couldn't think of. Was Shane
What?
Helms.
Okay. Okay.
It was Shane Helms.
Hmm.
Um, the Hurricane, but well, it's just him in general.
True enough.
Anyway, he has some good stuff. Anyway,
Yep.
go to this movie.
All right. We'll get back to bullet. This. I mean, it's not anything to really talk about. So bulletproof month. Bulletproof monk. Excuse me. 2003, PG-13. It was an hour 44. Um, the release date though in the U.S. was April 16th, 2003. Did you see this when it came out?
No, I saw it when it came out on like Blu-ray or DVD, whatever the fuck it was at the time.
Okay, I did not see it until today. Well, not today, until the day we watched. Had to watch. I think that
Oh, okay.
was I watched it on Saturday. So
Yeah, I think I watched.
not great. I ain't got good things to say about it. Funny thing, I would like to direct you to this. Directed by. So if you go on IMDb and you look at the directed by, it says Paul Hunter, right?
Yeah,
The first thing that comes up when you click Paul Hunter is a trailer with the hurricane.
yeah. He did. He directed the music video, the Titantron videos.
So we just got finished on a whole thing about Shane Helms. Here we go with the hurricane.
Yeah. As I looked them up when I was watching it, I think I watched it Saturday night. To be honest, but yeah, I saw that he directed a lot of music videos and he directed a lot of the Titantron videos for WWE.
So there you go.
He did his. He did Triple H's My Time. He did a couple other ones too.
So all right, well, we'll put him up there because he did Triple H's, right?
Yeah, and he did Hurricanes. I like Hurricanes. Really, it's stupid, but
It
it's
is stupid. It is stupid. Written by Ethan Reif and Cyrus Voris, and the movie stars Chow Yun Fat as Monk with no name, Sean William Scott as Carr, Jamie King as Jade slash Bad Girl. Okay, Carol Roden as Strucker, or Strucker. Is that Strucker? I think it's
yeah.
Strucker. Um, Baron Vaughn, maybe. Victoria Smurf. Her name is Victoria Smurfit. Yep. As Nina. Um, Marcus Jean Puree as Mr. Funktastic. Oh Lord, that character.
It's a fun thing.
Uh, Marco was in this movie as Mr. Kojima. Roger Ewan as Master Monk. K.C. Collins as Sax. Sean Bell as Diesel. Not Sean Bell, the rapper.
Yeah.
Um, Russell Ewan, I know is an old school martial artist. He was Brother Tenzin. That's the wait. That was the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was an integral part of the story. That's about it, right? There's not anybody else
Yeah.
that's really
Not really.
integral to the plot.
So this is based off the comic book Bulletproof Monk that got published by Image Comics in 1998.
1998. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear anything about the comic book before this movie?
I actually heard good things about the comic. I didn't hear good things about the movie.
But did you hear anything good enough to make you look into reading it?
I think I did read it when during the time when this was about to come out. Um, it's nothing. They're not very close to each other. At least the first two issues were not. It's a bit more violent because it was again Image Comics and stuff like that. But
Mhm, mhm.
for the most part, the story was closely the same. But like some of the scenes and stuff like that, again, like comic books are bit more violent and stuff like that compared to the movie.
Was it like a cult classic style type of comic, or was it like
Um,
a not even?
so it one is one of those comics that when people started buying. So again, you gotta look at Spider-Man being very popular and making the money it did. Now everyone is trying to buy a comic book right, and this is one that was there that probably did not need to make a movie, but they made a movie anyway.
Oh, I got you. It just got scooped up. I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
I see what you're saying. Okay, okay. And they thought Chow Yun Fat's popular. Let's just throw him in this. Is what you're
yeah.
telling
He's
me.
coming off from Crouch Tiger, Hidden Dragon. He did he had a couple of the action movies, one with Mark Wahlberg, and then he also had the one with this chick. Fuck, what was it?
I know he had the Rosa. Yeah, it was Marissa Tomei was in one of them.
Um,
The Replacement Killers, I think that
Replacement
was.
Killer. That's not Richard Tomato. That's
No, that wasn't the one.
I know what you're talking about though. Replacement Killers is with another chick though. It's not
There's
Richard
another.
Tomato.
Yeah, no, she was in another movie. I'm getting them mixed up now.
I know exactly what you talk. I know who exactly you're talking about though. But yeah, he was in Replacement Killers. He was in Hard Boil. Hard Boil came out
Hard
like
boiled.
was like a big popular movie like got translated to America.
But see, that was like
He's coming out of
his stuff went from. I'm talking about in America because I'm trying to look at what when you look at the name, which ones do you actually know, and which ones are like, oh, that's a movie that was in a Chinese movie or Chinese made movie. Like I never heard of that. But I see
the Replacement.
Hardboiled was the one that popped him here,
Yeah.
and then like going from there, I'm trying to see what else was like the big ones before this came out.
So this one, this was before Crouching Tiger
Up
Hidden.
until Crouching.
Well, Crouching Hidden Dragon was probably the biggest movie he did before
That's
this.
and
He
then
did the Replacement Killers, which you just
and then
said.
that's
That's with
yeah,
Mira
that's kind Sorvino.
Sorvino. That's
Yeah,
yeah, is with her. And then he did one with Mark Wahlberg.
oh, I don't know.
I'll tell you right now because I know exactly what it is. The Corruptor.
It is the corruptor.
99. Yeah,
Okay.
Corruptor with
Okay.
Mark Wahlberg.
The
Um,
poster's familiar. I don't think I saw that.
yeah,
So yeah,
they were
yeah.
good. They were pretty good movies. I know Replacement Killers was really good. And then also we were starting getting like re-releases on DVD. His classic movies like Hard Boiled, The Killers, and shit like that. So basically, a lot of this again when Crouching Tiger got big, all these fucking Hong Kong movies are coming out again. They're trying to profit off of that shit too.
Gotcha.
So a lot
Gotcha.
of those things got re-released and like that. He also played Master Roshi in the Dragon Ball movie.
Damn. Well, that was way
Yeah,
later. But
it was. But yeah, Crouching Tiger was his big one, and then the other two came out before the Corruption, and then Race Placement Killers came out before the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. They came out 98, 99. So then this came out. So
let's see. I'm trying to look at the other lead because we know Sean William Scott is from American Pie and
America
Stifler.
He'll always be Stifler. No
But
matter
like,
what movie he has done, he'll always be Stifler.
I'm trying to see what made them think to put him in here as an action lead because you won't really think it, but that's what he ends up being. Um, and I don't really see him in any other action movies. Like
Nah,
I
he was more
literally look at
comedy.
him, like yeah, he's more. They got him more for his I guess. But even in American Pie, he didn't really do physical
Mm.
comedy. He was just a this unfortunate thing happened to him because his character was a jerk
It was funny
type of guy.
because it was like later on in his career where he actually did some like he did the Rundown with The Rock. He did Cop Out.
So I guess this was the start of it.
Yeah, he was in Dukes of Hazard. That's still not a like an action. He was the Goon. Those were good. He was just a fighting hockey player.
Okay, okay, okay.
But yeah, like again, he was always that. He was always Stifler. So like that characters like anything characters like Stifler, that was that was kind of what his role was. He was the comedic relief, or he was just the other guy kind of thing. Um,
That's so interesting
yeah,
that he just is like the lead.
yeah.
They took him off of that. Like I see the movie Evolution. Did you see Evolution? That came out the same year, 2001.
Um,
American Pie 2 came out
yeah,
2001.
I've seen them
Me and
all.
Tyler Bob was 2000. Like he wasn't a lead.
No.
So like it's interesting. Is what I'm saying. It's very
I think
interesting.
I think it was Dukes of Hazard was like he was co.
But that was after this, right? Or is it like
That
the
was
same
after.
year?
That was like 2005.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting. So
Um,
I guess maybe look, this movie wasn't that great, but I guess it did good things for him
yeah.
because his star kept continued to rise somewhere. Because
Yeah,
he
he was
around
up and
stuff.
down. He was up and down.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't up
It's
and
interesting.
yeah, he was
It's
up and
interesting.
yeah.
Again, in terms like of this movie, Bulletproof Monk, like as far as the story goes, it's Chow Yun Fat's character is a member of like a clan of monks, and it opens with him winning the contest to be like their champion, basically the protector of the scrolls,
D Monk.
the monk. Um, hey, it is what it is. The monk with no name. He's the monk with no name. That's what he became the monk with no name when he won the competition. It is what it is. Um, and so at least you get some solid martial arts stuff, but you can see that they're throwing in some what they think is cool CG stuff. It doesn't really add to
Man,
the presentation, dude. Like
this
it's not that great.
that CG
Um,
was ugh.
it was a little rough in places.
Man, it's crazy. Like we still say this to this day. Like how The Mask in 1994 has better CGI than a lot of these movies in 2000. It's fucking crazy.
It's insane how
Yeah.
good the mask is.
Yeah.
Doesn't get enough. It
it.
does not, literally does not get enough credit for its CG effects. It's
Yes.
unreal.
So on this cast, we're gonna make sure it gets this credit.
Yeah,
And
that's kind of weird,
yeah,
dude. That movie is literally like 10 years ahead of its time.
yeah.
The hell? Um, but yeah, but I'm trying to find if any of the parts of this was like really cool. So I know Sean William Scott character. He's basically a thug, he's like a member of a gang, essentially.
Yeah, he's Aladdin. He's a street rat.
I guess, yeah. I
He's just
mean, not
stealing
for nothing.
shit.
Yeah, not for nothing. He kind of is. He's like not really a redeemable character because he's
Yeah.
not. When he starts out, he's not really great. He just kind
No.
of doesn't want to do the worst. Scott Steiner stuff.
Yeah, he just robs people and stuff like that. But he robs people because he needs money and stuff like that. He doesn't rob them like the evil way is and gunpoint and shit like that. He just pickpockets.
And he gives to the homeless on occasion. So he's supposed to be like you said, like an Aladdin,
It makes him
I
it makes
guess.
him okay in God's eyes.
It's so ridiculous. It- there's no real work here to make you care about his character. Like he's kind of like even the female characters that he knows, like they kind of don't really like. He's not really redeemable,
I
dude. I
think
don't
that
know.
I think that was my hardest the hardest thing for me to get into this movie with is the fact that I did not like there was no structure of me caring about any of these characters.
You know who I thought was cool was when they introduced Jamie King's character, Jade.
Yeah.
Because the only thing you really get at first is just why is she such a badass? I don't understand.
Yeah.
And then they further on in the story when they come to an understanding, the monk and Car meet, and they both realize they need help to get the scrolls from the bad guys, I believe it is. Because the other part of the main story is that the Nazis want it. Oh, I don't. Well, let
Yeah.
me be clear. I don't. They don't say Nazis, right? Did they even have swastikas on the uniform?
No, they were
They were
supposed to be
very close.
Nazis, but they were like didn't say Nazi.
They didn't say Nazi, but
They're
that's
they're Hydra.
struck. Yeah, well, basically Strucker. Yeah,
They're
Strucker.
Hydra. Hydra.
So Hydra's the main villains. Hydra are there to steal the scroll and take over the world. I guess this is Rogue Agent Strucker. So, but anyway, that guy, he's basically spent his entire life looking for it. So he was about to get it when China Fat won the contest. He got away, and this is years later. China Fat will not age because he won the power of the Grand Monk, right? They
Yeah.
they they kind of do more explanation with his character than anything.
Yeah.
So technically, he's the main character.
Yeah.
Um, but he has to look for the unworthy, and his whole mission is to take somebody who's super undisciplined, not worthy. So Sean Williams Scott character, his character kind of does make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You aren't supposed to feel bad. I realize that this movie does not want him to be redeemable. He is literally a plot point. I just thought about that. Chow Yun Fat is supposed to take a piece of garbage and make him a hero.
A
So there
better
you go.
man. Yeah.
There you go. So
Yeah.
credit where credit's due, I guess, right?
Uh,
But it's just I'll be honest with you. You know what? They try to do too much modern stuff with it and not really just let it be a like a buddy movie with that Hong Kong action element. It's
yeah.
like they try too hard to, I guess, like I said, just throw in the CG,
Yeah.
put Sean William Scott as just like kind of this. I don't know. It kind of feels weird when you see him doing the action stuff, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't. You know. I wouldn't have mind him actually doing it if it wasn't like so. They made it you. It looked it wasn't believable, but I feel like honestly, if they would have used more practical and actually had the martial arts actually being done instead of using CGI all the time, I think I would have liked it a bit more because it actually shows that this dude trained for this shit and things like that, you know.
Well,
But
there's a few scenes
yeah,
with him and the chick when they have to infiltrate and whatnot, and you can
yeah,
clearly see it's them.
yeah, yeah,
But like, that's not the entire
yeah,
movie.
yeah,
And then it's just that they wanted to throw the fantastical in, and it
yeah,
just doesn't hit. So that's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
they wanted to throw the flying and stuff, and it's like, no, it's
It
not
just
great.
didn't land. Yeah, it didn't land. You know, it's funny because during this time, the DC was talking about doing the Flash movie. He was one of the people that were on their list for the Flash. It was him and Ryan Reynolds.
So it loops all around back to the Flash is what
He
you're
was
trying to tell me.
also He was also one of the first people to be known, to be talked to for Deadpool.
I don't think we I think the world might have been made the better choice on that.
Yeah, but at this time, you got to realize that he's just coming off of American Pie, so he was doing a lot of comedy stuff. So
Yeah,
basically,
yeah, yeah.
Deadpool is in his wheelhouse in that sense.
Listen, it's good.
So it
It
makes
wouldn't have
sense.
been. It
Yeah,
wouldn't have been a surprise.
yeah.
No.
But during this time, yeah, that was he was in the look for as the Flash and Deadpool.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Maybe if they'd have pulled the trigger on the Flash, it would have been a better place today.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, there's many people that could have took the Flash right
Yeah.
now. Oh man.
Yeah.
So where
What's
you
up with your boy?
gonna? Oh man. So
Damn.
where you gonna grade this movie?
Uh, I'm gonna give it a 2.75. It's again, there's some charm here, but like they kind of mess it up. There's too much stuff I feel they put in that's just it just makes it not great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't recommend this. I would never tell anybody. Hey man, you know what? If you bored, watch Bulletproof Mode. Nah,
Yeah.
man, you're gonna get more bored. No.
I'm gonna go with a two. I couldn't really get into it in any part of this movie. Uh, there were like some things that made me like maybe chuckle here and there, but it was not nothing that it kept me like really interested in it. So it was really hard for me to pay attention to it. So as of right now, we did 15 movies so far. Um, it only gets crazier after this. Cause next week, oh, it's a it's a So right now your number one is Pootie Tang, number two is Blade Two, number three is Road to Petition, number four is From Hell, number five is Spider Man, number six is Unbreakable, number seven is American Splendor, number eight is Ghost World, number nine is Josie and the Pussycats, and number 10 is Monkey Bone for you. Um, Mine's is Pootie Tang 1, Spider Man 2, Road to Petition 3, Blade 2 is 4, From Hell's 5, Unbreakable 6, um, Ghost World 7, Josie and the Pussycats 8, American Splendor 9, and Monkey Bone is 10. Next week, it's a shit show. It is The Hulk.
Ooh,
Uh,
ooh.
After that, it is X-Men 2, X-Men United, The Underworld, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Blade Trinity, Catwoman, and Hellboy.
Damn.
It goes like it's a shit show for the next couple of
It
weeks.
is up. It is up and down and up
When
again.
it gets up, it's up, and when it goes down, it's really down.
You know what though? I've never seen Hellboy. I've
uh,
always seen like the beginning of
Hellboy's good.
two.
Yeah,
I think I've always seen the beginning of Hellboy 2 and never seen Hellboy 1.
Hellboy's a good one. Hellboy is a good movie. I really
Okay.
enjoyed Hellboy,
I mean,
and
listen, hey, Blade 2 was good. That's Del Toro.
yeah,
I'll
and
play
he
games.
and he likes using practical effects for a lot of costumes and shit. So it's a good movie. I like Hellboy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are our movies next. So yeah, next week is the Hulk, and
Jesus Christ. Man,
this will
I
probably be
still want my money back.
this is gonna be probably the lowest score movie on this list right now. I'll say that
I'll be
right
honest. I wonder how long I can actually make it without falling asleep.
now. Yeah, I guess we have to test that, right?
I
So
think this is one of the few movies that is 100% every time I've watched it from the beginning, I fall asleep.
yeah,
It's
I
not
always
interesting.
fall asleep, and I have. You know, it's funny is the last time I watched this movie, my niece wanted to see it, and I'm like, why? But what's wrong with you? But she wanted to see it just because she never saw it, so I was like, whatever, put it on. I made it maybe 45 minutes before I fell asleep,
Hmm. Hmm.
and then I kept waking up. I woke up to the dog fight,
Yeah,
and then I woke up to the ending, and I was like, oh, that's it, okay.
that's it.
I know it's a
That's
long
it.
movie, or if it just feels extremely long.
Yeah, probably. Let me see before we end this. It is. Oh no, it's a long movie.
Yeah.
218. It's a
Oh
long movie.
damn. Fuck. I'm not looking forward to this movie at all.
Oh man,
Uh,
man,
218. What did you do in the 218? What? Who he fought? He fought like dogs. That was it.
pretty much. And the military.
This
That's
movie
it.
made this movie did make too much money for as bad as it was though.
Hmm. Hmm.
It did make money.
I think it's just because everybody came in with high expectations. That's why.
Damn you, Ang Lee. Ang Lee did this, and this is after Kaji Tiger Hidden Dragon.
Oh wow, damn, damn.
See, this is what happens. Stop that shit. You
Yeah,
look at
you're right.
Bulletproof Monk, and then you have this. You see, y'all both fucked up.
Yeah, so
Y'all both fucked up. It is on Amazon Prime if you have Amazon Prime.
gotcha,
Alright.
gotcha.
All right.
All right, that's it. That's not a good note to end on. But thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better as Fair podcast. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Recycle Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a WordPress.
Yep.
We got a merch.
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, or Mark the Mic. I will be twitching probably on this weekend, Friday and Saturday for Turtles. So if you want to join the game or just watch the game, join me and we could finish this game together. I'm glad that Turtles came out and I have it on the Switch because I'll probably be playing that while watching the Hulk. Oh God, this movie.
Why not? So, very good idea.
Man, I remember the dogfight, and that's all I remember from this movie.
I remember the tank.
And Jennifer Connelly. Jennifer Connelly was beautiful.
I don't remember her in this movie.
Yes, Jennifer Connelly.
I just remember him standing on the house, standing outside, looking at the house, and she was inside.
Yes.
That's all I remember.
He just ran.
And the hill.
Yeah.
I remember the hill because it was in San Francisco, and they wanted you to know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Again, this is the same time. This is the time when Spider-Man did really good, and everybody was trying to buy out fucking comic books. So Universal bought out the rights of Hulk and Namor. That's
Where
why
the
we have
hell's
got
he
Namor.
at? Where's that guy?
I don't know. He's
He
sleeping
sleeping
in
in the
water.
bottom of the ocean? What's going on?
Yep, with Godzilla. He's just chilling.
Well, Godzilla had like 20 movies.
Godzilla's like, yo, I'm up again. Like, yeah, I'll wait a couple more
Oh,
years. I'll wait till Aquaman is died down now.
Yeah, he's like, you know, Caesar are in good hands. Aquaman's all right. It's
Yeah.
all right. You don't need me.
Oh, this movie's gonna suck.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee this one thing on our next cast. This will not get past a 2.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. I think this is going to be the lowest scoring movie. One of them.
Lower than
anyway.
X-Men.
Yeah, it's going to be lower than X-Men. It's a bit worse than X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed X-Men more than this movie.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's not saying a lot, but I did enjoy X-Men more than this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Halle Berry's Storm over this movie.
Oh man.
I'll take a Halle Berry movie starring as Storm, starring her.
Well, you
over
take
this one.
Catwoman because that's what you get.
I'm not looking forward to that one. that one,
You asked
that
for
one
it. They
as
gave you
bad.
Catwoman.
Yeah, that is true. We got a lot of. We have a ton of mix. We have a ton of great movies, and then we got a ton of bad ones going into
The
this shit.
worst.
Yeah. So, yeah. So peace out, laters, and always remember follow the Jinkies.
Because he's hungry.
Show him this movie. They pray probably leave you alone.
Yeah, fall asleep.
It's on Amazon Prime. Just show
The
him it.
sandwich right from his hand.
Yep. Like Snorlax, he was just plop in the middle of a bridge.